There's the any button so that you can stop playing music so that we don't get copyright striked. Shut the freaking music off. Please and thank you. Okay, good. Now let's see if the mic works the way it should here. Perfect. Prefect. All right. Actually, I'm hearing a lot of static. Let me check the audio again. See if I'm hearing static. So far, no. No. Okay, so it is staticky whenever I move the actual cord, which is terrible because I just bought this headset and I would like it to not do that. But, you know, can't always get what you want. I may take this stupid thing back if it keeps doing that, though, because I bought it for the audio quality. And I would like for it to actually have some, what do you call that? Oh yeah, audio quality. Took me a little while to get back here, so it's going to be starting a tad bit late because I gotta at least advertise this so I can try to get a couple more eyeballs on my streams, don't you know? Yeah, I decided, okay, I'm gonna go out and earn a little bit of money, get on the Lyft app, drive around a little bit, and it did that stupid thing that I hate when it does this. It's like, oh, we're gonna give you another ride right now. It's like, no, I'm waiting on this ride, and then I can cancel it. That was my plan. What I should have just canceled it immediately. But I was waiting on that ride to see how long it would be, to see how much time I had, and poor pitiful me. That ended up costing me some extra time. Plus, parking here is stupid because people are doing that thing where they put their car in the middle of the block or in the middle of the spaces allotted for people to park their cars. So rather than everybody being able to park their cars on the street because everybody lives on the street, no, I gotta park my car here while nobody else is here. While there's nothing else, you know, whoever's in your house is not there to take that spot. You know, they're not coming back for hours upon hours at a time. But no, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to put my car right dead in the middle because I'm the only person that matters and nobody else does. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills because I park to try to give as much space as possible for everyone else to park in the block. Am I the only one who thinks, like, I remember growing up living at my grandmother's house. My mom used to do that all the time. Now, mind you, her world kind of shrank a bit. So that kind of was just her world, was that area. But it's like, who cares who's parking on the street? Especially these guys with driveways and garages. Like, why do you care that a neighbor is parking on the street that they're allowed to park on because it's not your street? It's not your thing to park on. It's everybody's. For crying out loud. But no, I'm the only one with any sense. I'm the only one in the world who understands that the world, as much as I would want it to, doesn't quite belong to me. Doesn't quite only belong to me. Again, as much as I would want it to. Not quite. Let's see here. A little bit more editing. Let's see, save image as. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. All these girls won't let me be. Lord have mercy on me. Poor, pitiful me. Alright, let's do some advertising here. See if we can get a couple more eyeballs tuned in so I can get a couple more views as I inch my way ever closer. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch, back to the monetization land of YouTube. Which I understand they changed the rules while I was away, which sucks. But we're trying to get it back now. Alright, let's see. With some streaming, one of the easier ways to do this. One of the cool things I did while I'm chatting you up here is I did restart to develop a schedule for stuff. And I actually did get ahead of my schedule a bit for the most part. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. That gives me more of a chance to to get back on track with my video creation stuff, which I'm actually pretty proud of. Let's see, we'll do that. One thing I can do is I can probably try to update my Patreon a bit. Patreon.com/TheReal469 if you want to go and help support so that I don't have to do all this advertising beforehand. Patreon.com/Surreal469. One of the things I'm going to do is that now that I have that kind of straightened out is that I might fuck around and do or add the videos early. I know a lot of people do that. I may just add the videos early, like as soon as they're done they'll go up for patrons, which I might actually do. Might see about doing. I want to load up the the chamber a little bit more though first, so that I have something to actually put up there more than just what I have. I have like maybe 4 or 5 videos up or available right now before they go live. I kind of gave up on Vlare, honestly. Vlare, I have no idea what people like on that site, and the upload process keeps flaking out. Like 70% of the time now, it flakes out. Like it stops at 95% and stays there for a day or two. Like the upload process is terrible, and I don't understand what people like on that site. Like it's all just kind of bad videos, like somehow even worse than YouTube. Like it's like it's really bad videos that are up there that get the views, and even then they only get a couple hundred. So like it's strange. Like I don't quite get that world, so I'm taking a time out from that for right now. And all right, that's the last advertisement. Let's play some foosball. All right, let's see. Move that over. Yeah, I don't like that this does that. It shouldn't, but it does. All right, let's see. Exhibition game. Game in progress. No, it's not. No, it's not. Delete! Delete. Delete, 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 delete. All right, 49ers. Again, I don't know what would happen if I had to lose against the Seahawks. Hold on. Let's see. No, we'll go here. We'll go here. Random team. The Raiders. Man, if I lose to the Raiders, you know how embarrassing that'll be? Steelers. Patriots. Nope. Colts. Fine. I'm okay with possibly losing to the Colts. We'll go home. Skill level. Yeah, we're going to play one on rookie, I suppose. Play enhanced. I like enhanced better. And then we'll go ahead. Welcome to the broadcast, whoever you are. Glad to see you joined in. So yeah, I looked and I started developing a bit of a schedule for my uploads to the channel. And I think Mondays might be Relearning Madden Mondays. I kind of like the way that sounds and the way that lays out, especially since we actually don't have actual football right now. So yeah, I think every Monday around 6 o'clock Pacific time will be Relearning Madden Mondays. Ooh, that is strong. Let's add a little bit more Coke to that. Good Lord. I'm not trying to get fucked up.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
We've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers.
It's in the game.
With that, let's get you out to Silicon Valley, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, as we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We're about 40 miles
Joey Petit. When it comes to wrestling, I always hate when somebody that does not win and are mostly a jobber gets a title shot. Depends on the title. It honestly depends on the title, because you know you can give somebody, you know, oh, it's all the way over there. You can give somebody that, you know, quote unquote doesn't deserve a title shot a chance on a fluke every once in a while to create some intrigue. I'm not mad at that. It just, like I said, it depends on the title, depends on everything else. I've seen somebody online talk shit about the TNT Invitational and how that's not necessarily gaining them intrigue. You know what it should be doing? It should do what I think TNA tried to do with the what was it? With the rookie thing that they did, the Fight for Your Life or whatever it was thing, back in the day. It's supposed to generate interest and maybe put eyeballs on somebody that, you know, has never gotten those kinds of eyeballs before. That's what it should do. I don't know if that's what it's doing though. As far as the rest of the schedule is concerned, there will be wrestling. As a matter of fact, I'm doing a video right now called Second Shot, which has a lot to do with wrestling. Actually, it's where I take a second look at different things. I've already shot one about a SmackDown that I remember from years ago that I did a review of way back when it was actually on the air. And I'm doing another one where there will be another one where I take a look at Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 19, which initially I hated. And I'm going to take another look at that and see how I feel about it, taking a second chance at it all these years later. That should be interesting. Tackle that man, please. Thank you.
A gain of 4 that time.
So right now, the first 2 second shots are going to be that. But one of the second shots I want to do is it's way more long form. It's going to actually be on Out of This World, the old TV show. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. That's going to be a longer process. So I really want to get more videos under my belt right now. Oh, come on, that was in your hands, kids. Pick that up. That was a pick.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys.
Yeah, but that's what I want to do there. So I want to get more videos under my belt first, so I have more of a cushion of release dates. Good job. Good tackle. Gut check. That's what it was. Thank you. I completely forgot what that was called. The gut check.
And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done.
Yeah, that's what that should do is garner attention. But there's not a whole lot of attention on pro wrestling right now anyway. So
and on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
all right, kids, let's go. Let's stuff them back.
They'll fake the handoff. Now
Oh, big mistake. Big mistake, Luck. Big mistake.
Thomas with a big-time sack on third down.
I know it's on rookie setting, but my defense is still pretty good. Especially, well, against the run. Against the pass, I'm terrible.
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking.
Well, you take that much time, you don't have that much time against my guys. Guy, you don't have it. You don't have it.
Roberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. Back deep, Trent Taylor.
Oh, barely.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
That almost didn't work in our favor.
Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago.
That almost didn't work in our favor.
Jimmy
I formation.
And while he was at Eastern Illinois, he broke Tony Romo's
Speaking of
school
gut
record
checks,
for career passing yards and touchdowns.
Let's run it up the gut. I form. Let's go.
As the backup to Tom Brady as a second-round pick.
Welcome to the party. We are playing some Madden. I'm relearning this game after apparently 12 games away.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I didn't actually go up the hole.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
Yeah, no kidding. It was swallowed up.
Lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they
that
can
up.
run through. Didn't happen.
Let's do the halfback stretch here.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
Good juke. Good juke. And move those chains, baby. Good juke.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time.
The thing that bugs me about Joey Janela should not have a competitive match against Cody Rhodes. Probably not. You're right. Probably not. You know, but strong side. Strong side.
It'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Probably not, but they. So it sounds like AEW's kind of already had their kind of feeling out process with some of their guys, so they have kind of a placement of a lot of them. Oh, right up the gut. I should have juked. Shouldn't have juked. You should have just kept running up the gut. I didn't tell you to juke, by the way. I did not tell you to do that. Give me a good one, though. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, you know, it seems like AEW has a lot of their guys where they situated like on the hierarchy. They kind of figured that out. was out of bounds.
Selleck, the tight end, was the target.
Damn it.
And it's third down.
Damn it.
Chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch
Too much touch. Too much touch. All right. Play type. Quick pass. We only need 6, actually. Standard pass. Dagger should do it. Get on the ball.
After the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
Move those chains, baby. Let's move them, baby. I love it. 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 I love it.
A nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space,
pass route is actually working. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How could the pass route actually work? Yeah, let's do this. Let's draw them off.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's draw them off. I've been watching a lot of SummerSlams lately. Right now I'm in the middle of watching 98. 98 is a really good one. There were a lot of actually really good SummerSlams early on. The first 10 of them were really good, and not for the most part. 95 was kind of a dud. 95 was a bit of a dud. For a lot of reasons. As much, and it's funny, because you got Bret Hart versus an early version of Kane as Isaac Yankem DDS. And Kane tries, and Bret tries to get the most out of him. And they probably have one of the better matches on that entire card. It's really a one-match card anyway, though. Like, the only interesting match on that card for good reasons is the ladder match. And the one that's interesting for non-good reasons is... the one that's interesting for non-good reasons is the main event. When you can hear Big Daddy Cool lose his cool as Mabel tears his abdominal muscles from the other side by sitting on him. Oh, good juke, but you didn't get any yards out of it. That was a good juke, but there were no yardage, and my man's frozen. Stay frozen. Let's run this play while you stay frozen, homeboy. Stay frozen. Ah, damn it.
They run with
ooh. Turn those legs, baby. Couple yards at a time. That's all you need. Couple yards at a time. Couple of yards at a time, baby. I am happy with that. Here's what we'll do. We'll do another pitch. We'll do another pitch. This time, quick pitch over to the left. Since we're over near the right hash, give you a little bit more running room. All right.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers
same play.
in control of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Same play, baby. See if I can actually win this game.
Toss play to McKinnon.
Oh, good juke, but there were numbers right there. Whatever. Move those chains. Move those chains. I'm perfectly okay with that. Let's take back the pitch.
They got it done there for a very nice game.
Let's try a counter. We got first down. Let's try a counter. Let's try counter.
49ers with their first trip
Let's
to
try
the
counter
red
to the right side.
1st and 10 right at the 20.
We got some time. Got some downs.
Gets around him, and he'll be brought down.
That was a face mask, champ. Thanks for that. Move the chains. Give me another first down. Eat that frustration. Eat that frustration. Tastes good, don't it? Tastes good, don't it? Hell yeah, accept that. On the 9, accept that. Let's go.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because
eat that frustration, baby. That's what I want to see. All right, formation. Goal line since we're within 10. This is actually going to be a good time for a play action. Is that thing a lot of NXT wrestlers get buried when they get promoted, quote unquote, to the main roster? What is McMahon's issue with NXT? He didn't create them. It's the same issue that he had with WCW. He didn't create them. Oh! Ooh, Kittle? I get it. He was right there, though. He was right there, though. I want to see... Oh, really? I can't see the instant replay? Can I see it now? Thank you. I want to see if I had anybody open. Let's take a look. Play action. My man was open right here, but I didn't see him. Plus, there was enough time for somebody to catch him had I thrown for... There's enough time for that guy to run over and cover him had I thrown to there. And I'm moving back the opposite way. Actually, at this point, I should have just picked it to him right there. Because if I had done a quick one, and actually I probably should have done a quick one to Kittle too. I should have thrown the bullet instead of the touch. Well, no, not to Kittle. But to my man right here, he was wide open. I should have, well, he was going to cut back right here. But I should have tossed him the bullet, and I didn't.
You absolutely have to get
all right.
takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Well,
that turnover battle going to be key.
Run up the gut then.
One there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah,
let's run it up the gut then.
Defensive teams think they come in bunches.
We don't like this run game. Let's get in this run game. Oh, stay on your feet. Churning. Churning. Get on the ball.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's
third and goal. Damn it. Is there another play action on the other side? There's this one. I'm going to have to go with that.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg.
Ooh.
Being chased out left. And he can't quite corral
PI?
Maybe some space to go the other direction.
Whack.
If he had caught it. That
Whack.
Up 4th down now.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
All right, let's go to the instant replay. See if I missed something else on that side. It probably was on the right side, too, but I didn't see anything. No, he's behind there. Although he's right behind it, although I would need to lob it up, and I'm not great at lobbing. Yeah, that would have been a toss-up ball anyway. Yeah, that would have been a toss-up ball. Once he breaks there, but I still got the ball in my hand off the play action. I really didn't have many options. Except for my man right here. And I would have had to lob that up. Alright. Back to action. Sit this field goal.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't get that accurate. Oh, damn it.
And this will remain a scoreless game.
Damn it. Even on rookie, I can't get this shit right.
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
That was on me. I just did that wrong. I did that entirely wrong. All right, defense.
Starting the drive with a give to
Oh, are you kidding me?
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Stopped immediately.
This guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella.
I personally don't know if we're actually going to get football this season. I don't think we are. I don't think we are. I mean, we're coming close on it. You know, NBA's got their bubble thing happening. I don't know that football's actually going to happen.
Here's Luck now on second down.
Way too much time.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up
Good job,
down.
fellas.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assigned.
Luck had entirely too much time with that ball in his hand, and I didn't like that.
And communicating well, too.
Throwing on third down, Luck.
Oh, good job, Sherman.
Pretty solid coverage there by the all-pro.
You were right there, baby. Good job. Way to bat that away. I'd have liked to pick, but way to bat that away. All right, return left. Let's go up the left side with this one.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time.
All right, fellas, follow your blocks.
Away, and boy, it's another boomer. Pulled in at the 24.
Good job. Oh, spun the wrong way.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
Yeah, I know. No points on that one. Up the gut, baby. Yes.
You know you're not supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it.
Go on the ball.
We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind
Try it again.
out? Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line.
Bust it up there good again. Try it again.
A gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit.
That's right.
For that much space to rumble.
You're on the ball.
He's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Play action. Garoppolo. And Garrett Selleck here on the completion.
Come on, Selleck. Come on, Selleck. Baby. That's what I'm talking about. Wide open, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's where Big Show turns heel back to face way too much to where is unnecessary. Well, at this point, he's got to be a face because he's got the Big Show to promote. He can't be a bad guy. He's got to be a good guy. There's no turning heel or face for the big guy through the uprights that time, baby. Sorry, I had to focus as I shanked the last one. Should have been a 2-possession game, but I'll take it. Kickoff left.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Still in the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, Big Show, at this point in his career, there shouldn't be too many more face heel turns. The big guy can't afford any more face heel turns at this point in this stage of his career. I don't know why I chose that defense. They're gonna shoot this one long. I don't know why, because they're losing time. I don't know why.
What do we need to do?
Still a good call, though.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Defense, baby.
Backwards on first down, never a good thing.
Staying in this game.
Mindset on second down.
It's a shame that that's how I look in real life, but I'm not 6 feet tall. Or in the NFL.
Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
But also gyms are shut down. Oh, this is definitely going to be a pass.
On second down, here's Luck. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line.
Team effort. I'll take it. Team effort. Everybody was there when they needed to be. Team effort. 3rd and 6. Everybody was there when they needed to be. Team effort.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Team effort, baby. Put pressure on Andrew Luck. I don't want him to have those 5 seconds he had last quarter.
Here's Lott. Over the middle, complete. It's Doyle.
You gonna call it first? He caught it first. Fine.
To the ground at the 37. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Fine.
Back to the
Let's go back to basics.
right after this.
Let's go back to basics. They're going to be passing
We
it.
remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman.
Let's
He's
get
in
down
Orlando,
to
and he'll have our EA
business
Sports halftime
to
report.
defeat the Colts. Way too much time!
To the right side to Eric Ebron.
Take that man down!
Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Sitting there having that man's hands all over your face. Boy! Let's go to settings here. Because there's some controls. Game controls. I want to see. Defensive pursuit. Strip ball is R1. Heavy on the R1, fellas. Heavy on the R1.
10. On first down, Lott. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he lost. He lost the ball. That should have been a sack. That should have been a sack. That should have been a sack. I'm not going to challenge that. Actually, I can't challenge within 2 minutes. Damn it. Wait, hold on.
So now second and
Wait.
10 after the incompletion on first
Yeah, I can't
down.
challenge within 2 minutes.
To the air again, Lott. And that is incomplete.
Way out. Good job. Good job, fellas. Let's keep the pressure on.
You got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, come on. Stop that man. Nope. You better not call that first down. 4th and 1.
But it's going to leave them looking at a 4th and 1.
4th and 1. Good job.
Easy yardage there right up.
Good job. You better not call that first down.
So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash,
You better not call that first down. Punt return left. You better not.
We just saw there.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. As he's on
Although if they had some guts, they probably would have gotten the first.
And not what he was hoping
They probably
for
could have
there.
gotten
Just
1 yard.
in the end zone for a touchback.
Conceivably. Let's go to the week. Play action, boot left.
They go play action here on first down. And Selleck here left
Move the chains. Move the chains. Move the chains. Everybody get on the ball. Get on the ball, baby. Move the chains and get on the ball. Let's go. Let's go.
Play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him a couple
Call
on
timeout.
the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Call timeout.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining
Call
in the
timeout.
first half.
Play type. Hail Mary. Hail Mary, full of grace, blessed art the right side of the field.
throw on second down. Airing it deep for Garcon. And that is caught.
Get in the end zone, baby. Take that to the house.
Touchdown.
Take that to the house.
Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers
Take that home.
their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking
Blessed art the right side. Take that to the house.
The second quarter, they don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't,
Take that home, baby. Take me home to the place I belong. In the Niners end zone. That's where I live. Ow, 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 ow.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
2-possession lead. I like that. I like what that looks like now. Maybe next time I can do it on a harder setting. I like what that looks like, though. Kick off to the right.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
See if I can keep it in. Nah, damn, still too strong.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no
Still
run
too
back here.
strong.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Colts getting ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of
They're going to air it out. They got no choice but to air it out.
They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate.
Might as well call those timeouts.
Anything, at least
good for you.
Get that 0 off the board. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw on 2nd down is Love. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now whistles.
Whatever.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action.
Take your old funky timeout.
37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after Andrew Luck, though.
Now a first down throw. Luck over the middle.
Here's some pressure. Here's some pressure. The only 4 horsewomen, Bailey has the weakest finisher, and Sasha the weakest title reigns, and Charlotte the best title reigns. Yes, although Bailey, from what I understand, has moved back to her Davina Rose plant, which is good because her Bailey to belly sucks. Sasha got plagued with injuries, I think, early in her main roster run, which kind of hampered her title reigns a bit. Oh, you heard footsteps, didn't you? You heard footsteps, didn't you, Andrew? Oh, poor baby, you heard footsteps. Charlotte wasn't plagued by the injury bug, really. I think was the biggest difference between her and Sasha. Well, that and she's tall and blonde, and Vince loves tall blondes. But, yeah, although I'm not a fan of the bank statement either. It's way too much. It's way too easy. Oh, that should have been a pick. Sherman, get your hands up. All she does is crank your neck back. Your hands are wide open. Your body's wide open. Nothing's locking you in place. Your feet are wide open to kick and kick away. It's a terrible submission, in my opinion. I hate it. Like it's not nearly the worst. It's not nearly the worst finisher of all times, but you know, it ain't the best. It ain't the crossface. I'll tell you that much. Even the sloppy one Benoit used to do in WWE, with his legs all wide open, letting the guy's arm sit there. Can I do it? Yeah, quarterback kneel. There it is.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
No need to get hurt, Jimmy.
And with time running down,
no need to get hurt, Jimmy. Who do you think was the weakest link of the 4 horsewomen?
So we have come to halftime, and
honestly,
a 2-touchdown game.
It floated between the 3 that weren't Charlotte, back and forth. They kept vying for it at different times in their careers. For the longest time, it was Becky until she became the man. Intermittently, you also had Bailey with how they treated her, especially when she first came up to the main roster, and Sasha with all her injuries. And like you said, her weak title reigns. Like, it could have been a toss-up between either one of them, honestly. Oh, good juke.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
So, everyone except Charlotte. Literally everyone except Charlotte.
Offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Let's quick pitch it.
What you would call a put-away drive, isn't it?
Let's quick pitch it over here.
Especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game,
which is much like her father. Oh, come on, dude! I got closed on by my own man. Damn it! That could have been a first down. I got closed on by my own man.
Another score right here.
Still third quarter, you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It could have been. It's funny because Ric Flair is easily the strongest of the 4 horsemen. Although the closest second he has is Arn, and that's only because Tully had all the drug issues that he had, which interrupted his time with the Horsemen. So
after a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Give me those inches. Give me those inches. Whatever, move the chains. What up, boss? How you doing, man? So I've decided that Mondays are going to be Relearning Madden Mondays. Mondays are going to be Relearning Madden. I have Second Shot, which is me taking a look at different things.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school.
That I've looked at before and re-examining it. This side. Doing pretty, man. How you been? I've been okay. I've been taking it easy. I've been in the house a lot more than normal because I've actually got hit with like a burst of inspiration right here.
They go with a shuffle pass and it's complete. No gain there on the completion.
I got hit with a burst of inspiration.
For no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
So I've been in the house doing a lot of video stuff recently, stuff for the channel.
Now a handoff looking right.
Move those chains, baby. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Get on the ball.
Now from Colts territory.
They ain't ready.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Garoppolo now. Well, it's a shuffle pass.
They ain't ready. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. Get on the ball.
And they're on a roll. It's another first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They are not ready.
Now they try to here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. On play action, now Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
3rd and 6.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
They're looking for a pass. Let's bust them up the gut.
And they'll go on
Oh, come on!
Take this one down to about the 23-yard
Whack.
line. Only a yard on the
Whack.
pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Whack. Thought we had it. Cool stuff, man. I've actually been watching your content for a while around the time you did the reactions, the Wrestling with Brett and older list. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, right now, I'm taking the time that I have to do more of the in-depth reviews that I was talking about. I want to see what the second shot thing looks like. Points on the board. I want to see what the second shot thing looks like. What the finished product is. I have no idea what it's actually going to be, other than me kind of reviewing stuff I've taken a look at before. I'm thinking about other stuff too, because I decided to do the. If you have any suggestions, let me know, because I decided to do the. WrestleMania 19 Shawn Michaels Y2J match, because to me that's the most overrated match of all time. It's the most overrated match of all time to me. At least before I started taking a look at it. So I'm taking a look at it again, re-examining it, and seeing how I feel about it through different lenses. But if you have any other matches that you can think of for me to take a look at that, you know, may or may not be overrated or maybe even underrated, let me know, because I think that might be interesting to do for the second shot thing.
Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, you know, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax.
I actually agree after watching it myself. I thought the match was good, but wasn't some classic or anything. I'm not going to give away what I think about it now. As a matter of fact, I need to watch it again to take more notes on it before I actually sit down and do the actual review. So I'm going to do that. And another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to take a look at some of the quote-unquote weaker champions, some of the quote-unquote worst champions, like Diesel or JBL, and see how they actually stack up. Way too much time! Go get that man! Way too much time! Don't you ever hold on to the ball that long! Not in San Francisco! Don't you ever hold the ball for that long on my football field! I definitely have a few underrated matches in mind. Let me know. Shout them out. Don't ever hold on to the ball that long on my football field. Andrew Luck. Ever in your life.
Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after
ever in your cotton picking life. Hold on to the football that long.
A shotgun snap for Luck.
Tackle that man. Make him lose yardage. Yes, that's exactly right. Make him lose yardage. Come in here with that mess.
Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling. And they played that one like a great boxer. They were
make that man lose yardage. Block this thing. Let's not return it. Let's block it.
And made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Ooh.
This is taken at about the 14. Spinning away.
I had no blocks there. If he didn't get the sack, I was about to get disappointed anyway. Kurt Angle versus Undertaker, No Way Out 06. I don't think that's underrated. I think it's forgotten. I think at this point it's forgotten. We're talking about 14 years now. I think it's forgotten. I don't think it's underrated, because I remember at the time, people loved it. I know I for sure loved it. I know I was a big fan of that match first time I saw it. The worst submission, I would say, is the Rock sharpshooter. He doesn't even try. Yeah, no, that's terrible. Especially after an iffy 04 and solid 05. Grab that. Grab that. And move those chains, good sir. So that is a good one, and I'm more than happy to watch Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker 06. Actually, you know what? Quiet as it's kept, Kurt Angle and Undertaker had a history of really good matches over their career, over the course of their career. Like, really good matches. Like, insanely good matches, especially considering where they were in their careers whenever they would face each other. Because, especially like in 02, 03, Undertaker was not doing really good work. He really wasn't. Outside of the hardcore division, he was not doing really good work. And you can see that with Hogan, you can see that with Triple H. He was not doing good work. For whatever reason, either he liked Kurt Angle more, or Kurt Angle brought out the best in him, or something. But Kurt Angle brought out the best in... Oh, run that football, sir! Cut it back inside. That's a touchdown. Come on the first play of the drive. 52 yards.
52 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Eat that. Eat that. Eat that.
Napping a little bit.
Oh, switching hands. Switching hands and getting the pigskin across before your knee touches. Baby. Eat that. Let's get this play action before they try to call this play back, though. Get this point after before somebody decides to review that shit.
And the lead is now 24.
Eat that. Eat all of that.
On that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up.
Eat all of that.
The end zone, and what a run it was.
Now, the only thing I don't like about this is that the defense has got to go out there again. And, you know, historically, defenses, you know, they get tired quicker, et cetera, et cetera. Except for ours. Ours is top-notch, baby.
This one away.
Uh-huh.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
I want him to run that out. Yeah, Kurt Angle and The Undertaker had some amazing matches. And Kurt, especially, and it was super early in Kurt's career, too, that they had some really good matches. Like, he wasn't a vet yet. Like, I remember when they talked about the SummerSlam triple threat match he had with Triple H and Rock, where they were doing the love triangle with Stephanie thing. And Triple H talked about that match on one of the DVDs. And he talked about how Kurt was really good for a guy that hadn't been in the business that long. And he's right. Even the game glitched out. And he was right. Like, Kurt had that mentality that really set him apart. That he could have those kinds of matches with Undertaker, especially when not everyone was. Especially when there were a lot of matches that really weren't that good with the Undertaker's name on it. I still think Kurt matches with Edge, I keep having a lot of positive things about those. Those were good too. The common denominator is Kurt Angle. Those are really good too. First off, you had Edge, who was willing and ready to learn from Kurt Angle. And he wanted to try some new things. Kurt let him try some new things. You could see it in the match. You could see Kurt was driving it. It was really good. Like, you're right. They were really good. Actually, those matches are probably some of the best Edge had. Probably the best matches Edge had were either against Kurt Angle or Eddie Guerrero. For my money, I personally like the Eddie series that he had a little bit better. But you're not wrong. The Kurt Angle matches were still great, especially for a youngster like Edge. Tackle that man. And don't move the chains. And don't move the chains. And don't move the chains. Oh, we're going for it. I like your guts. I like your guts. I like it. I like your cojones. You might actually get it. I still got a pass play up. You might actually get it. I should have stuffed you up.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got Rodgers.
He got it. He got it. The SummerSlam 02 match with Eddie was pretty good from what I was watching. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. 02 was probably an underrated SummerSlam, honestly. 02. Wait a minute. Wait. 02 was... No, 02 wasn't underrated. 02 was a good one. Was Eddie... Did Eddie have a match with Edge? Yeah, he did. Because it was RVD and Benoit. And Edge and Eddie. And that was the SummerSlam with the greatest SummerSlam opener of all time, Eddie Guerrero or Rey Mysterio versus Kurt Angle. And it's not even close. Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle is the greatest opening match of Summer. Thank you. Sit down, Andrew. Sit down. Ray and Kurt had the best SummerSlam opener of all time, and you can't fight me on that. I refuse to be added when talking about that. I refuse. I refuse.
He's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting.
Because it was absolutely the best.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
But that whole card was stacked with really good matches. Like, everybody was hungry. That SummerSlam, way too much time. Tackle that man.
That's Grant.
Everyone was really hungry that match, or that night. I know that was Undertaker versus Test, I think, and they had a really good match. People sleep on Test, but Test was actually better than people give him credit for.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Yeah, and I think Kane was in some. Kane might have been fighting the Un-Americans, I think, in a tag match. Even that one was pretty good. Like, even the worst match on the card was still good that night. For whatever reason, you had him, man. Why didn't you put your hands up? Even the best SummerSlam, even the worst match on that card was still amazing.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time,
I wonder what I should.
Because no matter what, you really can't hide.
I'm trying to think what other
right there, he knew right away where the blitz was
matches I should re-examine for the second shot series. They got to be matches that I thought were. I like to keep it to matches where I thought they sucked. Matches or things I thought sucked at the time, and I'm re-examining it, see if my opinion is changed along with the zeitgeist. But they could be stuff that's underrated. They could be stuff that I thought they were overrated. It could be stuff that's underrated, that a lot of other people didn't catch the first time. A lot of other people were like, oh, that match was whatever, or sucked, or slept on, or whatever. That could be an interesting concept. I said the Undertaker Test was the only match that was just to me, and the Undertaker faced the Un-Americans was Triple T and Goldust. Okay. Kane had to have been there somewhere. I don't think he was injured. I think he was still around, because I know Kane was doing a lot of fighting against the Un-Americans at that point. So,
and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having.
You say something about not liking Triple H versus HBK Hell in a Cell. I don't know. I don't recall that. It's not impossible. That may have been something I said. For whatever reason. It may have been super slow. I don't remember. I may have thought it was super slow. I don't remember.
Here's Luck now on second down.
Oh, how did he hold on to that? No way he held on to that.
The passing game for the
Man.
Colts finding its stride, another first down.
There's no way he held on to that football.
From the red zone now, Luck. This is
No, keep him out of the end zone, please.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
No, that's good. I like. Why are you just standing there, dude? Somebody catch that man!
Touchdown here as
Just gonna let him fall into the end zone without tackling him at all? Without tackling him at all? Fellas? Without tackling him at all?
Will get on the scoreboard
Whack.
here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no
Whack.
zero.
I might have thought that match was too long. Wait, when did they have a Hell in a Cell match? I know they had the ladder match at Armageddon.
They haven't been very nice on offense.
It was probably
It's been a struggle.
the pay-per-view before that at like No Mercy. Or whatever it was at that point. I don't know why my defense just stood there. They just let him score like their bonuses aren't on the line. They just let that man score like their bonuses aren't on the line.
And now
Punk
they'll
asses.
empty the backfield here as they elect to
Bad
go
Blood
for two.
2004. Oh, right, because Bad Blood was the October pay-per-views back then.
Luck now to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Wait. So then that's two bad. It is. It is two Bad Bloods in a row. That Triple H was in Hell in a Cell. Because he was in Hell in a Cell in 2003 against Nash. And that match was not very good. That match was not very good. Actually, that pay-per-view was in June. So then what was in October? I forget, because WWE had a really good actual schedule lined up at one point.
And the 49er hands team does its job.
And then they kept switching stuff around for literally no reason. It was one of those things where they knew something was broke, but they didn't know what it was. So they kept making all these really dumb decisions. that had no effect on anything, but they pretended like it did. Like, oh, let's change the pay-per-views around per month, because people don't like to remember where the pay-per-views are, so they can come back and remember these important matches, or these matches that we tell them are important, or anything like that. They don't like the history of wrestling. They made all these stupid decisions around that time that didn't make any sense, because they knew something was broken. They just didn't know what it was.
2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Pass, play action, because they know it's coming, or they think they know it's coming.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
October was No Mercy, but that was SmackDown only. September was Unforgiven. That's right. That didn't take place in 2003 for the split pay-per-view. That's right. You're right. September was. Oh, hold on to that! That was in your hands.
First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized
that was in one of your hands.
The importance of winning the turnover battle.
That absolutely should not have. That absolutely should not have.
And right now they're losing.
That absolutely should not have been what that was. Let's give it to him one more time, though.
On third down. They've converted.
Let's give it to him one more time on that same side.
Third down and 12. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead,
he doesn't hold on to it. Damn it, he didn't hold on to it.
They're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Yeah, 2002 all pay. Yeah, and that was another thing. Again, that was another thing that went wrong, and they couldn't understand why. Was they had to do the rebrand thing. So, because the British courts were fucking stupid, and were like, oh, people will confuse the World Wildlife Fund with the World Wrestling Federation. You must change your name, Vincent. Like, that was stupid. And how did Vince not have better lawyers at that point to not, like, after the Marvel thing, how did Vince not have better lawyers, Marvel and Hulk? How did Vince not have better lawyers at the point to be like, listen, no one's actually going to, like, this is a stupid lawsuit. We'll contribute money to the World Wildlife Fund every year. How about that? We'll pay you off. We'll give you a stipend for the freaking pandas. Just shut up and go away. No, he did not have better lawyers. Either that or he was stubborn old Vincent and didn't want to give him jack. But they had to rebrand because of it, and because he had signed an agreement that he never adhered to and nobody cared about until 2002 when they were a big company.
Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
The Colts on third down. They've struggled.
But yeah, 2002 was a rebuilding. All of it was a rebuilding year. Also, that was another year because they also had to. It was probably the stubborn. You're right. It was probably the stubborn thing. Oh, pick six, baby! Get it to the house. Get it back to the house. Get it back to the house. Get it back to the nuts. Nuts. That should have been a pick six. That should have been a pick six. Yeah, it was probably the stubborn thing. Yeah, and that was after a year of, again, them making stupid decisions. That was very close. Again, of them making dumb decisions. Because they made the decision to go with the invasion, fantastic. They didn't make the decision to pay the money for bigger stars. They had stars that came in, like Booker T and DDP, and then they buried the fuck out of them while they were still trying to get bigger stars like Sting, which was stupid. That was a year of bad decisions. They made the best decisions WWE made of the 2000s was in the year 2000. Ironically enough, it was in the year 2000.
From Santa Clara.
Then they kept making terrible decisions. They just kept making terrible decisions. Like they could like it was their job to make terrible decisions. When it wasn't. It wasn't their job to make terrible decisions. It was their job to make good decisions. And they couldn't do it. All right. We're going to play another game. This time I'm going to up the challenge a bit. Let's get another random team. Ooh, too good. Fine, fuck it. We'll go with the Browns. Skill level pro. Play call enhanced. Instead of rookie. Let's see if I learn anything. Let's see if I've learned anything. Let's see if I can do it with an actual... against an actual team. At the normal level. Plus, WCW already took care of the bad decisions part. So WWE should have just kept the role they had in 98, 99. They should have. You're absolutely right, they should have. But they didn't. I don't know why. Because here's the thing. If there's one thing Vince understands, it's money. And they left a lot of money on the table by being jerks. They left a lot of money on the table.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Nah, you're going to run that one back, Jack.
Matt Day's on the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
They left a ton of money on the table, and I don't understand why they would do that. Like, they had the option, WWE had the option of printing money. Of basically printing money. They didn't do it. Now they're in a position where they're not printing money, but they're getting money from networks that are printing it with their TV deals. But that was, what, 20 years after the fact? They could have been printing money 20 years ago. Vince could have kept his billionaire status this entire time instead of fluctuating in and out.
That one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short
And
game.
wrestling actually, the thing though, Vince making all those terrible decisions did make it so that people thought there was a chance to create an all. Get that man. Oh, really? Y'all just gonna stand there and watch him? Y'all just gonna stand here and watch him do that? Y'all just gonna look him in the face as he's about to catch that football?
And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Y'all just gonna sit there and watch that man with the football in his hands? Y'all gonna watch him catch it? Terrible. Terrible. This is goddamn Cleveland Browns. Get out of here. I think the invasion could have worked if they waited a year. They couldn't wait a year because everybody knew what was happening. They couldn't wait a year. They didn't have that kind of time. Everybody knew what was happening. Everybody knew WCW was we did what we could and said we going home. Yeah, everybody knew that the invasion should have happened. Everybody knew WCW was ending. They didn't have that year to wait, and it was white hot then. They just missed the play. They just fumbled the play every step of the way.
They'll start on the ground with Breida, and he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21.
They just tricked the entire thing off.
It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Halfback sweep. Yeah, they couldn't have waited that year. It would have been nice if they had that year to wait, but they couldn't. Everything happened so fast, too.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
It was entirely too hot for them to just sit there and wait for it.
Now a
First down. Thank you.
And he's He's taken down.
Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Get on the ball.
35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left.